All right, here at Whitewood Lanes for the title match of tonight's JBT event, second event of the day. This was a scratch-only event. Bolt on bear, the toughest of the animal patterns, dead flat, toughest of just about any pattern. And cream of the crop rising here is William Yoder looking to break into the double-digit title club, number 10, going up against Kellen Lavery, who's been knocking on the door but has yet to win that first career JBT title. He struck in the first, and he'll have a 6-9 to shoot out here in the second, which would tie up the match if he can convert it. So 5-game qualifier using scratch play, so they bolt a match every game of the 5-game qualifier, cut to the top 8. And then in Battle Bag, they started with the best 3 out of 5 match. Whenever you win an individual game, you eliminate a ball from one bolt from your opponent's bag. When you run out of bowling balls, you run out of time. Now the twist here, this is a single game title match. When we started to record nice and early, whoever's leading after the 4th frame gets to remove one of the 2 balls that the opponents started with. It may not be obvious right at the end of the 4th who's going to be ahead in the 4th, so as soon as it is mathematically certain, that's when the bowler can remove a ball from the bag. If they're tied after the 4th frame, then it's the 5th frame that will determine it, etc., etc. Kellen's trail foot goes right up against that carpeted wall on 1 and 2, and he gets the light mixer. Using a pretty slow ball speed and a little bit of tilt. It's the old PDW US Open idea. Now William here, as he's grown a little bit older, his ball speed has gotten just fractionally slower, and I think that's made him a way better bowler. So many times, he loves to do that hard and straight line from tight and deep, and so many times he would fight the ball going through the break. And then when he adjusted off of that, the ball would overreact. So he'd sort of create over-under for himself where it wasn't there. Even with that, he was still good enough to win 9 titles and a couple majors and bowler of the year. I think this just marginally slower ball speed has really allowed him to be more versatile and get a truer read on what's going on trickier lanes. So no surprise to see him up here at the top as a result. Makes the double wood look easy. That's not an easy spare. There is no such thing as an easy spare on the lanes right now. And they're all even through 2. Maybe they'll never lose one of their other 2 balls. Maybe they'll be tied through all 10 frames. I'm sure it's happened, but I don't remember a match where they were just tied every single frame all the way through. Of course, correction already. I remember front 9, so I guess they were tied all the way through. But I mean a match where stuff happens. William will be celebrating his 38th birthday next week, so happy birthday to him. What is he, 22? Still 21? When does he turn 22? June, so this is it. So this is the Gold Watch retirement season for Yoder. Whoa! Somehow stays behind the foul line. That's as impressive as making it is that somehow he kept his feet behind the line. That was a nifty little 2-step. I had no idea you had such moves. More name dropping. That was a Rob Edwards switchfoot at the foul line there. Is anybody watching this video that understands that reference? Comment on the video. Comment on the comment section if you actually know what I meant by that. Some of you should. Kellen posts that follow through, however. Dead flat is just nothing but touchy. If you're board and a half left or a board and a half right, or you grab it a little more, you throw it a little slow, all of those things will result in you not hitting the pocket, if not into the head pin. And you're just trying to manage the damage. Kellen actually had the front 9 earlier in match play. That was extraordinarily impressive. Ended up with a 272 that game. Not a score we generally see. Talked about it in the video earlier this afternoon when the scoring pace was much higher on an easier pattern. Whoa! Look at this deadwood. Come and get it. That is a monster deadwood right there. Boom. Bill is on his way. He's almost at the deadwood. That's how far that went out. There you go. My goodness. Bill Wood, co-owner here, does a great job with Whitewood. And wife Monica. Great host. It is hard to get a tournament on a Saturday, let alone on a Saturday night these days, so really appreciating them letting us have half the house on the busiest night of the week. He's the man, and he's leaving. I don't even get a chance to tell him he's the man. Second of 3 tournaments on the weekend. We're right back at it in 10.5 hours for a double points event, so it's going to be double points on sleep deprivation for some. We'll see how they handle that. Got that ball to project and hold pocket. Nicely done. He's Dutch through 5 and he's got 80 through 4. And so Kellen, everybody stop. Kellen, you are mathematically ahead after 4 no matter what, so right now you can take a ball out of William's hand.
Williams throws the ball so hard that the curtain's getting back.
Oh, is that what it was? So right there, the leader after 4 became a mathematical certainty, so William's strike ball is ripped out of his hands, quite literally. There, now he's got to make do with the other ball. That is a plot twist in Battle Day. Oh, and what a break he gets as he's forced to switch balls and gets a squasher on the ball that was pure guesswork out there as to what to do with it, and he gets the X for it. Big, big break for Yoder. Keeps it a 2-pin match, both bowlers on strikes. Yet another good one. They have not been high scoring, obviously, but they have been exciting all the way through the matches today. Still tonight, right? Yes, still tonight. We're going to finish tonight. Obviously, that's the ball that reacts a little less. And 2-4-8, a tricky little thing there at the other end. He was switching to this for his spares, so he should have some idea what to do on this. Kellen will keep his 2 balls the rest of the match. A little slower to make sure he gets him back in on that ball. That's a real nice cover once again. What is that you're left with, William?
IQ solid.
What the heck is that?
IQ solid.
Oh, IQ solid. Got you. I heard shoe solid. It's like bless you. It's not our company, but I know what an IQ solid is. I've completely lost track of bowling balls anymore. I apologize to Adam. I don't even know they have a night line fully anymore. They come out so bang, bang, bang. Which is a criticism of me, not them, because back in my day, it was, are you throwing a U-dot or an angle? You know, what are you doing? Ah, pretty shot again from Kellen. He catches the first double of the match and gets the lead. You got an U-dot or an angle? Well, I know you got a white dot. Is it red or silver? That was about it. Back in my day. That's right. We kept scoring the back of shovels using our blood as ink. And if we lost, we had to go plow the potato field for the next 2 months. In the dark, in the cold, without a combine, we used our fingers. I wish I could say I was, but no, that was Adler. That was off the top of your head. That was it. So that's internet Emmy-winning stuff right there. But if that doesn't do it, I don't know what to do. Kellen with a huge chance of a real big lead. Not a bad shot at all. See how thin that margin of error is. And yikes, a 2-5 is a tricky one. So choppable, so slide-byable. That's a word.
Slide-byable?
That's a word. Last Texas weekend of the season. Last 2 weekends of the conferences season are both New Mexico. Likes to go cross lane with killing the hook completely, and that's nicely done. It was only because he went for that killed hook and almost really a very slight backup release on it that he was able to avoid that chop there. Kellen's got JBT title level skill. Don't question that just because he doesn't have that win yet. He's never been closer to one. Yoder now trailing by 10. spare working 7th frame. Oh, he gets another break on the right-hand lane. He made a nice adjustment off the squasher ball and got the true to trip out this time. Can he take advantage of it here in the 8th, though? 2 really good breaks. Boy, bowler's pal, you just get a squasher and then roll a 2 right after that. That's got to loosen up the arm swing a little bit. William does most of his bowling in the adult world these days, and a different definition of adult and youth if you're older watching this. And he does take advantage, wow. Sign of a great bowler, zeroes in and ties up the match. We got another good one here to wrap things up. High quality stuff. Tony Jeffries finished 3rd in one of his very first ever scratch events. Great result for DJ. Vanessa Romero led the qualifying round, so great for the ladies. Spare working for Kellen. Oh man. And after William gets 2 tremendous breaks on this lane, Kellen follows it up with a slam 9. Yikes. Bad luck. He's been around the game long enough to just calmly accept that, even though he would like to punch a kitten in the face right now. Little kitten face. Can't think that way. Poor kitten. Some shrapnel damage over here. Can't think that way though. You gotta just stay in your game. Kellen's a fiery guy. He will let you know how it's going, so this is really impressive to stay calm in this nerve-wracking spot. Still all even. We count 9 spare off a strike and strike off a 9 spare just to measure pace, so we're figuring 9 spare for William. Who knows what he'll get. If you figure it that way, we remain tied. Flavor's been decent on both lanes, but this has been the better one. He struck in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th. Just a pinch fast maybe in the 7th. Here's the ball in the 9th. Recover. He's making really good shots. He's trusting that ball. He's avoiding the high hit disaster that has plagued so many bowlers and is so easily done on this pattern. Leaves himself a makeable spare and is given the best opportunity he can give himself to still have a shot in the 10th. William can come up and shut him out with strikes in the 9th and 10th. Very well done. Labor's been knocking on the door like we said. He's got a bunch of top 5 finishes. Knocking on the door of 300 of this too. He's been awful close a few times there. It's a matter of when, not if. And whether it will be now is largely rests on the right paw of this New Mexican. He loves it. And instead, wow, he liked that shot off his hand too. Now, sometimes you'll hear bowlers talking about throwing it too good. He probably just caught all of that. The ball overreacts on that super touchy back end. Don't count him out on this spare, by the way. If anybody can make a church, it's William with his ball speed. But even if he makes it, he falls behind in the match. Close. Get it! Get it! Man! When that ball hits at his speed exactly where he hit it, he probably makes that more often than not. Not to be there, he falls behind by 15 pins heading into the 10th. Now he's the one who's got to regain his composure and put together a double here to put the pressure back on Lavery, to mark at least. Up fairly quickly. And a flat 10 might spell the end. Wow, well, I won't dare ask William about it right away, but later on I want to ask William if I read that correctly. I think he thought he loved that shot in the ninth, don't you? And it looked good. It just nosedived at the very, very end. Kellen is going to need to stay behind the foul line, not cuss at me, not kick a ball return, not suffer spontaneous combustion. Should he achieve all those things, he will achieve JBT title time. Fill it up just in case. He does. That's a disappointing 191 for him in what was a really well bowled game. We will watch the foul line. You think you feel good? Huh? You thought you feel good.
Oh yeah, my skin ripped off.
Did that happen on the church? You did, though. You almost threw it through there. You just caught a little extra bit of it, and that was enough. Well, should not fail to point out that his foot is behind the line. A week ago or so was St. Patrick's Day, and it's going to be luck of the labor right here as that split in the 10th doesn't matter. He's got it. He's a JBT champion. Gets the 8 he needed on that shot to seal it. Wow, split in the 10th is awful nice when you don't need it. It's going to end up 193 to 191. A great battle between two talented bowlers. Kellen Lavery, welcome to the Title Club. He kept his composure when things were about to go wrong in the middle. Pays off for him with the win and the dab. He had to get that on camera. There we go. The last of the Irish dabbers. There it is. Great stuff all night long. Exciting action. We'll do it all over again in just a little bit. Good stuff out here in Lubbock.